What is happening, guys? I'm back, J Vlogs, and today we're doing a puzzle video, the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Let's go. First of all, I'm gonna give you guys some simple techniques on how to do it. First of all, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do an algorithm. So algorithms are a basic, simple, like line of moves. So like you would do boom, boom. That's like a basic algorithm. So this is how an algorithm works. I'm going to name a series of letters R, L, U, or D. Those four are the main, and F. So this is how it works. R is right side, which would be this side over here, clockwise. So if you're looking at it this way, it's clockwise. So clockwise. Now, if I say R prime or prime after any letter, it's counterclockwise. So if I said R prime, it would be this way. So same thing for everything else. Left side, L, which would be actually this way, which is the opposite of R. And then L prime would be this way. D would be this way. D prime would be this way. U and U prime. That is basic stuff. And then F is front, which stands for front. So F stands for front. And then that's clockwise, F and F prime. Now let's get to it. So I'm going to mix this up real quick, and then we will solve it. Okay, so I have mixed it up. It is completely mixed up. And we are going to start on the white side. So first of all, what we're going to try to do is get the white side done. So basically, the first thing you want to do is make a white cross. And so I already have a white piece here, so I'm going to flip it to the blue side. So it's blue, white, white. And you're going to try to make a white cross, which is the first step. Find another white centerpiece. Oh, another thing. Centerpieces are right here. Centerpiece, 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 and then the corner pieces. I believe there are 8 corner pieces and 12 centerpieces. Anyway, so let's start on the white side. Have the white on top at all times. And so you're going to try to get white, white, and then color. So let's try to get the red and white centerpiece, which goes right here. Let's find it. So here is the white and red centerpiece. What you're going to do is flip it so that it's under the color that you want it, and then flip it 360 degrees. Now, if this happens where it's white, red, then what you're going to have to do is this algorithm. Here you guys, this is your first algorithm. Let's go. F prime, U, L prime, and then U prime. And now you have lined up the white and red, and you're ready to move on. Let's find another centerpiece, the green one, flip it up to the top. So continue with this method. Oh, and here it is. Let's do it one more time. F prime, U, L prime, and then U prime. We are in. So now I'm done with the white cross. As you can see, I lined up each side, and now we're going to do the corners. So first of all, you're going to find your corner. Let's start with the orange and blue and white. Line it up in between orange, blue, and white. Blue, orange, blue. Just put it there. Put it under the piece where you want it to go, like this. Now, it depends on where your white piece is, but in this case, it's on the bottom. So we're going to do this algorithm. R prime, D2. Okay, I forgot to explain this to you guys earlier. So D2 stands for down twice. Or if I say U2, that stands for U twice. It doesn't matter which way you go, as long as you do it twice. So anyway, let's continue. R, D, R prime, D prime, R. Now you have it oriented and in the right spot, and let's continue. Okay, this is perfect. As you can see, it's on the left side now, and so this is the algorithm we're going to use. D prime, R prime, D, and R. Corner pieces there. I'm going to continue with the rest of the corner pieces, and then let's move on. Okay, So another thing I forgot to explain is if this happens, if this occurs, it's in the wrong spot and your white's on top, it's just put it down to the bottom, turn it, put it back up, and then now it's in the bottom row. You can put it under where it needs to go, do the algorithm to get it to the top, and then you're good. So if this occurs where your white piece is on the right side instead of the left side or bottom, you're going to do this algorithm: R prime, D prime, R. That's it, and let's move on. After you've done this and you have all the pieces correct, then let's move on to the middle layer. So first of all, let's start it off. You flip it over into this position, so where the yellow's on top, and then you're gonna find a colored centerpiece. So I'm gonna look for the green and orange centerpiece. The green and orange centerpiece is right here. And if the orange, if it doesn't matter, just line up this color with the centerpiece. So let's line it up with orange. Now, there's two algorithms for this. One, if it goes to the left, then there's another one for the right side. So if this happens where your centerpiece goes to the right, then you're gonna do this algorithm: U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. F. That's the right side, and then if you need to go to the left side, this is the algorithm for that. So it has to go to the left right here, and this is the algorithm for that: U prime, L prime, U, L, U, U, F, U prime, F prime. That's the left side. We're done with the center now, and you guys can go ahead and replay those two and figure it out, and then try to place them in the correct spots and all that. And now we're gonna solve the yellow cross, and let's go. You have a dot or a L or an arrow, depending on how you look at it. You're gonna put it in the top left corner, like this, with the L facing backwards. And then you're gonna do this algorithm: F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And then you'll get a horizontal bar, and keep it in the same position with the bar horizontal, and do it again: F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And now you have the yellow cross. Good job. Okay, so if it occurs if you just have a dot in the middle, that's okay. Just do the algorithm, the F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, the same as if you would do it with a L or a horizontal bar, and you'll be just fine. If you do it with a dot, you'll get a backwards L, and then after you do the L, you'll get the horizontal bar, and then after you do the horizontal bar, you'll get the cross. Now let's move on from there. Okay, so after you've done the yellow cross, you need to connect the colors with the cross. See, this is not correct, this is not correct, but this is, and so is this. So you can move it around until you find two that are correct at the same time, and then you're going to, so if it has one towards you and one on the right side that are correct, you're going to place it so that one side's on the right side and one side's in the back. And then if you get completed on this on one side and the opposite side, then you'll place one towards you and then the other side opposite you. But either way, you're going to do the same algorithm, which is like this: R, U, R prime, U, R, 2U, R prime, U. Then you completed these. If you haven't yet, do it again and place them in the correct spots. And now you're good. And now let's move on to the corners. Now we're going to move on to the yellow corners so we can orient them the correct way and place them in the right spots. We need to get all the corners, so like there should be orange, yellow, blue on these pieces. So let's look for a piece that is in the right spot already. In this case, we have none. So it doesn't matter what you do. If you do have one, I'll show you what to do after this. So I'm just going to do it real quick. The algorithm for the corner piece is U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L, L. Okay, so now you're going to find one that's in the correct spot, this one right here. And if you don't have one yet, just keep continuing until you do. So this one's in the correct spot. Now let's do the algorithm. U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. Okay, so now they're on the right spots, and let's continue to orienting. So now we are going to orient the yellow corners, which is pretty simple. It's actually one of the most basic moves, and yet the most complex. It's like this. So find any corner you want. I'm gonna start with this one, and then you're gonna hold it in the top right, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Keep doing that until your yellow is on top, the red's on this side, and green's on this side. Okay, good job. After you've done that, then you can do the rest. Key point. Make sure to keep the same side facing at all times, or you'll mess it all up. So just turn the top to find a corner that's not done yet, like this one, and then do the algorithm again. R prime, D prime, R, D. R prime, D prime, R, D. Now do the last one. R prime, D prime, R, D. R prime, D prime, R, D. What is up, guys? We have solved the Rubik's Cube. Congratulations on solving it. If you guys didn't solve it, you can go ahead and rewind the video on how to do it. That was awesome. Good job, everyone. You actually did it. If you didn't, remember, it's okay. Just go ahead and try again. Ready, guys? I'll see you next time. 3, 2, 1. All the algorithms are in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. Thanks for watching.